Good morning, beautiful people. Simon Spyder here for another video. I just thought I might as well just make one of my MR2. I got this on the 10th of August this year. It had been in a crash, so it wasn't bad. It had a destroyed rim, and it come with the original Toyota rim right there on one of them, and then 3 speedy rims. It needs a respray. It's got a little bit of bodywork problems here. I don't know if it's unlocked. Actually, it is right here. It's just like surface rust, and it's dented in slightly here, but it's nothing I can't fix. But other than that, it's sweet. I'll show you guys the engine. I've done a few things to it. Put a new rocker cover gasket on it. There's the HPS pump just powering up. Yeah, put a new rocker cover gasket on, PCV valve, and a couple of breather hoses that just got cheaply. I work in an auto parts store, guys, so because I work there a couple of days a week or whatever, I've been working there for years, but then, yeah, went away, obviously, and then come back. There's a bit of a dent there as well, but I get stuff like super cheap. There's a hole in the roof as well. It's not a giant hole, but it's like, it needs, I put tape on it. But if any suggestions of fixing these things, besides like just temporarily before I get a new one, that'd be awesome. There's a little nick there as well, but I'm not really worried about that because it's just cosmetics. And like here, because I'm going to respray it, I got it really cheap. These rims are actually off my 89 Toyota Corolla that's sitting outside. Show you. It's been sitting outside at my dad's place for a long time, and then I seen this car at a friend's shop, and so they're the rims that are originally on it. So I got the bonnet off this thing, and it's got a ton of rust. So I'm kind of maybe contemplating restoring it. My Ford Maverick is actually my next door neighbor's, but I got it working, so they've given it to me to basically use. Yeah, they're the rims that were on it when I bought it, and that's the broken rim. You probably see that. And there, yeah, it's like got a chunk out of it and stuff. It's completely stuffed. But because their offset's the same, a Toyota 4 stud, that it was fine. I knew I could just put other ones on there. They're 205s on the back, and 205s at the front as well, coming out with 195s at the front normally. So yeah, I know a lot about cars, so I thought, well, I see a lot of stuff on YouTube that some people know quite a lot, some people don't know too much. Like Chris Fix, he's really awesome. Scotty, the old guy, yeah, he's the mechanic for like 50-something years. That guy's so awesome. Go check his channel out, guys. I'll put a link to these guys' channels as well. I don't think this will open. It's stretched. Like, I have to have someone pull on it to get the front bonnet open. But as you can see, it's like pretty good condition. It's got the leather seats as well. I think they're optional extra with some countries. I think here as well. It's got air conditioning as well, which was an optional extra at the time. It's got like 220,000 on the clock. It's got the original 1ZZ FE motor in it, with original pre-cats and everything in it. So it's literally stock. I will actually change this. Someone put a battery in there, and they put the terminal on the wrong side. Like, they've got the wrong side terminal battery in there. So eventually I will change this battery from this Repco one. I'll put a supercharged one in there, Australian made one that's really higher cranking amps. So I'll swap that over. It works at the moment, so I just leave it. It's not an expense I have to worry about at this moment. I put one new wheel bearing on the passenger side because it was wobbling, like not wobbling, but it's like, yeah, you're making a lot of noise, and the driver's side is doing the same thing. I'm going to replace that one as well. I'm just waiting for eBay to get a part. I ordered a part, but then it didn't come. It was out of stock. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll get the keys. All right, just come with me, guys. A little bit different than a normal car video. Obviously, if you guys watch my channel, subscribe to me, please, because that helps, and like this video. But yeah, so Just come into my house. You guys can see my house a little bit. Where's the keys? Oh, they're not on the key rack. Here they are. I'll start it up for you. It's got remote central locking, an alarm. I think they come as standard. So it has the Toyota one on it. So it's already unlocked. And I was thinking of doing a graphics on this as well, because it's an MR2 Spyder. I had the second generation one actually, but a long time ago, and I crashed it. I got T-boned. Well, lucky I didn't die. So it starts off straight away, no problems. It's got an airbag light on that stays on. If you turn, obviously, close that, put the and seat belt on. Yeah, it's just flashing at me, obviously, guys. But I'll just put it in just so then you see. See, there we go. Okay. But yeah, the airbag light's on because it's saying the pre-tensioner's buggered. So if anyone knows about that pre-tensioner thing, I'm sure it's under there and it's the actual part of the seatbelt itself. It's not the stem. It's not in the stem bit. I checked that with Toyota, but yeah, it's just you've got a plug there, but it's not actually in the stem bit. Apparently. And also, if anyone has any suggestion about gluing these bits back on again as well, I've got to glue on that side. I've got to probably take it right off and like re-glue it on. It's got the parcel shelf bits at the back here missing as well, but I think people take them out because it's just a pain. You've got to kind of put the seat right forward, then it locks down and stuff, so it's really hard to use that space. Like that, you can kind of use it easily. So I won't actually do anything with that. I probably put some speakers here actually, because the speakers are pretty pitiful. It's got an aftermarket JVC one in there that's Bluetooth and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But I've got to do something with that center bit now, because I bought it like that and it's like all missing and doesn't look nice. So I'm thinking of putting a screen or some gauges or something. I'd probably put a screen down there, like one with navigation and stuff, instead of just having it on the phone. I'll have a look into that. Probably put a full navigation screen there. I think that'd be a good asset to the car. And I'm gonna respray the rims because I bought them like this years ago. They were actually really green, and they've like faded over time. But I'm thinking of doing like a yellow, just the same color yellow on this little bits here, just there, and then the rest black. That's what I'm thinking of. But any suggestions I'm up to. Yeah, it's got the standard exhaust, standard everything. So yeah, it runs alright. I've done a service on it, obviously. I've got to change the fuel filter. I've done oil filter. I've done the SMT fluid. Man, this stuff, guys. Seriously, look into it. Because apparently this is just brake fluid. .3 brake fluid with castor oil added or something. I'm not sure, but it's $109. I got it at trade price because of where I work. But this stuff is like I don't know, dragon blood or something, you know, like unicorn. What has it got? Unicorn blood in it or something? You know what I mean? It's crazy. So expensive. Yeah, guys, remember Maguire's stuff? Awesome. The leather conditioner, awesome. Plastics. I had one light that was. This one was okay, but this one when I bought it was really yellowed, and it's come up pretty much. Oh, it's dirty. Like my car's dirty. I've got to wash it. But yeah, it's come up like new. I use my little buffer tool, got off eBay, really cheap. All my tools, a whole lot of tools, ton of tools. Yeah, you see, guys. So I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm a car guy. I'm not a mechanic, but I work alongside a lot of mechanics, and you know, I'm in normal retail. But then my friend is a mechanic and he has a workshop. I go down and help him sometimes. So experience, guys. Like, yeah, I don't know everything, and I know I don't know everything. Mechanics don't know everything either. But I know a lot. I know enough to actually, you know, get by. I want to get a new thing here as well, a new aerial, because this one doesn't go up and down. You can pull it up, but I pushed it right back down because it doesn't go up and down. But it's making a horrible noise when it starts. So I got to take the wheel off. Take the wheel off. Take the wheel cover off here. The guard, take that off and like disconnect it, and I'll put a new one in there. I'll maybe shave it and then put a glass mount one but the glass melt ones aren't very strong, so, and I'll have to try run the wire somewhere, which you might be able to. So I'd probably just put a little one there, like this long or something, not electric one. But yeah, runs good. How about we go for a little test drive? Go. Let's see if I can put the... I don't have a holder. I can leave all this stuff open in my place. Nobody's gonna come in here. Let's see where we can sit that. I don't know. I think I'll probably have to get a thing. I might be able to just hold it. Oh, police don't see me. I'll try to sit it there and see what happens. It might slide, it might not. This is the SMT transmission, so sequential manual transmission. It's essentially in a manual with a clutch that's hydraulically controlled. That's why that fluid costs so much. Okay, it's sitting there. That's good. It sits there, so yeah, it's got a bit of pickup. I think it's like 140 wheel brake horsepower. Like it's got quite a big wobble, as you can see on the camera. Just because of that, I got to do that other wheel bearing, and then I got to do all the suspension on it as well, because the suspension's all the shock absorbers are gone. They're shot, as they say. Shock absorbers are shot. Yeah, this is around my area. It's a pretty nice drive. I'm in Perth, so right next to the ocean there. It's the ocean road. I'm like 2 seconds from the ocean. That's nice. It's only 60 kilometers an hour here. Actually, I think this bit's 50. Yeah, 50 in built up areas. 50 kilometers an hour. It's so slow here, guys. I just you can't use the car properly. Let's see. I'll just do a little bit of a breaking the law. Okay, I'm foot flat. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pickup. It sounds alright, I guess. But it has a lot of potential, so just you just got to be careful around Australia. Australia's really strict for everything. If a cop sees you doing this sort of shit, they're gonna throw the bookie out. They say in Australia. I hope you can all hear me. Look, I'm gonna make some more videos soon on it. I've just been doing things like just fixing it up at the moment, and I'm probably gonna then start modding it. Get rid of them pre-cats, because the pre-cats, yeah, I've heard a lot about them, that they break up and stuff like that. So, and it's got what, 228,000 on the clock now, so kilometers. So it's enough that they're getting worried about. Not only that, you get a nicer torque curve on the power. You probably only gain about 4 or 5 horsepower maximum by taking them out. But it's just that torque curve, you get that power a little bit lower down. Probably nicer sort of power. You'll definitely notice it. And the sound, obviously. You drive with the ears as well. I hope you guys like my channel. Please subscribe and like this video if you like it. And comment down below, guys, any suggestions on modifications to the engine. I'm not doing an engine swap. Alright, I'm not going to do a 2ZZ. I think for just that extra, what is it, 50-60 horsepower, I think I can do other stuff to it. There's just not a lot of work and a lot of money, and I'd have to find a 2ZZ as well. Essentially it's still 1.8 litre. I'd probably rather just doing this one up, put some forged internals in it and turbocharge it, than changing the whole engine out. It still runs well, it's got no oil leaks. It burns a little bit of oil, but these tend to do that. I could probably drop it out, drop the bottom end out and put new rings in it. Do that with my mate, so we'll come back around. I'll go back around the coast again. Let's go down McClarty here. Picks up alright. I think the second generation was actually faster. Oh shit. My phone just like fully slid to one side. I went too fast, guys. Almost lost my phone out the window. I should really have the windows up. Yeah, you can't hoon around here too much. It's all just like oh no. Sorry guys. So it sounds alright, I guess. It sounds pretty nice for a 4-cylinder. I think we're just changing the exhaust and stuff. It's gonna make a big difference. Air intake wise, don't need to change that at all because it's already essentially a cold air intake where the pipe goes, like it goes down. Like Toyota made that actually pretty good. I'll probably just I put a new air filter in it already, but I'll probably just put a K&N air filter in it later. Maybe it gets a little bit more flow, but really at the end of the day I've played with cars enough now that it doesn't make much difference. The main thing about the K&N filter is that it's washable, so you're not having to replace it. But I get the new filter, it was 20 bucks or something, $20 Australian, so it's not like, for when you change it and stuff, it's not really worth it. You're gonna have to change it like 5-6 times before you pay for it. So I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I guess, but I don't think it's for power gains. It's not going to really make any difference. And then if you took too much of it and make it too short of an intake or something like that, you're going to lose power. You've got to have a little bit of that vacuum in there, basically. If you just run off the throttle body, you'll notice how different it is, and you just don't pretty much have any bottom end power at all. So they are tuned. Some people play around with things that they shouldn't really play around with, or they're just young and they just want to like go into the hype, basically. So there you go. Runs alright, I guess. It's nice. I like this car. A lot of people complain about the looks. I actually get a lot of people like, oh, I love your car, like yell out to me and stuff. So around here there isn't any. Like, I'm pretty much the only person around here that actually has one, so that might be part of it. But I don't know, I seem to get quite a good response from the people that see it. So I haven't got so much response since I changed the rim, so I want to make them black and the yellow striping. But if you have any other suggestions for that yellow, and yeah, I want to make graphics, because of being a Spyder, I want to put like a Spyder graphics on it, like a spider web maybe, and a spider on the front there. And spiders in Australia, as people know, they're really super dangerous. We have so many deadly ones. So it kind of mixes into the Australian theme as well, obviously being Spyder. So let's just run with the MR2 Spyder bit. And I think it's a good idea. Like black graphics or black and red or something. Give me some suggestions down the bottom, guys. Comment what colors go with yellow. Look, I'm going to keep the original yellow, but I'm going to respray it the same color. And yeah, doing that because it's just better, I think. I mean, I could go all out, but then it becomes really expensive costs. And I don't want to plastic dip it, and I don't want to wrap it. If you wrap it, you got to still do a lot of body work to it anyway. You got to get rid of all this sort of stuff because you're just going to see it through the wrap. So I think it's just a waste of time, really. each to their own. I mean, wrapping's good for, like, if you want to do all sort of cool graphics on it or something like that. I mean, I could probably sticker bomb it graphics or something like that, like a Japanese theme, because I'm all into my Japanese cars. I love the Japanese cars. I love Toyota. Toyota, just keep going. Alright, so thank you for watching. I know it's about a 20-minute video, and I'll do some more on it later. Actually, I might just put the top up for you, just to show you. So, I won't click it in properly. But yeah, like that. And I drive with it down most of the time. See, it's got rips here. It needs to be replaced. I've seen on YouTube people replacing them. They look pretty damn hard to replace. But yeah, this is buggered here. I had tape on it, but then when you pull it up and down, the tape just kind of comes off. So if there's any like kits you can suggest about fixing these things, my work doesn't have any. But it's everywhere now. You see, it's there as well. It's there. It's just gone. It's old. It's been sitting outside, obviously, and it's ruined. So when it's undercover here and you look after them, you put the special stuff on them for protecting it, like from Meguiar's. I think Meguiar's make a proper one for rag tops and stuff. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Stay beautiful, stay true to yourself, and peace out from Siamese Spyder.